This is not about Jodi. This case is not about Jodi. This case is not about Jodi's family. This case is about Travis Alexander.
I want to see them go in there, take a vote, look over that, and just death right now, and that's it.
So I wouldn't be surprised if it was done by Friday. I want to see death. I want to see the death penalty.
I want her to be sentenced to death.
If anybody deserves the death penalty, it is Jodi Arias.
So most of the people who've been watching the Jodi Arias case from inside the courtroom, they all pretty much want the death penalty. Her life is now in the hands of the jury. Mike Watkiss joining us live tonight outside of the courthouse with the very latest from the trial today. Mike?
Yeah, Brandon, after 5 very long, often agonizing months, it is now in the hands of the jury. Jodi Arias' penalty phase retrial wrapping up this morning with defense attorney Kurt Nurmi making one last-ditch plea for mercy.
Kurt Nurmi did a pretty good job of rebutting the closing of Juan Martinez. He went through it in a passionate way.
Passionate and powerful defense attorney Kurt Nurmi putting the finishing touches on Jodi Arias' defense this morning in one final pitch to persuade jurors to spare the convicted killer's life.
He did a good job of humanizing her, pointing to her, saying, are you going to kill this woman? Putting up photos of her, just like he did yesterday. Are you going to kill this woman? Telling them what their duty was, to look at all of the evidence.
After again showing photos of Jodi Arias at various stages in her life, and pushing the defense's 9 mitigating factors, including mental illness and no criminal history. A jury of 8 women and 4 men then beginning their deliberations of Jodi Arias' fate this afternoon.
If any one juror finds one of the 9 mitigating factors apply, it's at very least a hung jury, and there is no third attempt, and she gets life.
Ladies, you want to say anything today? No. Members of Travis Alexander's family in court throughout the marathon retrial and not commenting on their way out today as the waiting game begins.
This costs the county, the taxpayers, a lot of money. I would not be surprised if this is a deadlock jury or a live verdict. I just don't see 12 jurors voting for death.
This case was all about the defense, that Kurt Nurmi came in fitter, trimmer, a new haircut, seemed to be much more aggressive in this whole trial, and I think this was the defense's trial, and I think that because of that, they're going to win.
So there you have it. The observers and the pundits seem to disagree on all this. Jurors deliberating for about 3.5 hours this afternoon. They've knocked off for the day, but they're back at it tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. And of course, we're going to continue to monitor and have their decision as soon as it is rendered. Down at Superior Court, I'm Mike Watkiss for 3 TV.